Most of y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it. I caught the vibe that y'all giving off, and I'm trying to.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is. And I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down to just one of the places.
Takes flight, going down. You'll clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. And from the sideline, Brett, we've got two teams here that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Drills the three-pointer.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
No question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Beal with it. Now defended by Levine. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
From Porzingis.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown in his playmaking. When the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
6 to shoot. Bulls moving the ball around. There's Williams with the 3. Rebound, Washington. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Levine for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Beal gets a wide open look. And again, Washington with the triple.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Levine passes to Vucevic, and the shot is good.
A high IQ player. Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Boston.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
The shot by Beal, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. How about that one, able to maintain control and finish the play.
Washington making some changes. Will Barton, he's checked in for Bradley Beal, and it's Wright in for Morris. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Wes Unseld Jr. The season series between these teams is tied at 1 apiece. I asked him about the game plan as they try to get that second win. He said, we have guys who can go up and finish at the rim. As long as I'm coaching, that's going to be our first option. Kevin, no bones about it. They're going to attack the front of the rim every time tonight. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Stolen by Ball. Drummond working against Porzingis. DeRozan scanning the floor. Pass to Drummond. Three-pointer. And again, Chicago. No good. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Avdia. Knocked away. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
The Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. Kisper comes in for Avdia. Chicago also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Dosunmu, the pass to Caruso. Green with a screen on right. Dishes it to Green. Here's Caruso. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Poked away.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Now here's Barton. He's tightly guarded. Rebound by the Bulls. 24 seconds left in the first. DeRozan against Porzingis. Outside DeRozan. And it's Drummond missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Washington shooting their first free throw tonight.
And despite these injury concerns over the past few years, you can't doubt the talent of Porzingis. I mean, this guy is capable of 20-point nights every time he steps out there on the floor.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls lead by 2. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Daniel Gafford is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Morris in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Avdia gets the bucket.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Williams, and finished off by Williams.
go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Screen by Gafford to the wing right side. And a wide open look for Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. In college at Gonzaga, Rui Hachimura is a finalist for the Player of the Year award.
And not bad company that year, Kevin, alongside Zion Williamson and John Morant. Probably one of the most talented fields for that award we've seen in a long time.
Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, Hachimura not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play, that is part of his game.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. Trailing by 2. On the wing, Williams. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Outside, Green. He dishes it to Williams. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Caruso. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. To the left side wing. Here's Avdia. His 3-pointers off the mark. For Chicago, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. Going just 1 for 5. Green, no luck. Washington's gone 3-6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. On the wing, Morris. Passes it to Avdia. Right side, Beal. Shoots over Dosunmu. Here's Gafford. Williams with the block. And they recover it. Gafford is screen on Caruso. Here's Morris. The putback. It's good on the putback. Gafford's got the lead up to 4 now for Washington.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Porzingis is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for Avdia. And it's DeLon Wright in for Monte Morris. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. DeRozan comes in for Patrick Williams. Levine's checked in for Green. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. Martin's checked in for Washington. Pass to Kispert. Porzingis sets the pick for Kispert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 6-point Wizards lead. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
The Wizards have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Left side, Levine. The feed to DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
And just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Kispert kicks to right. The pass to Porzingis. The Wizards working the ball around now. Porzingis with a screen on Levine. Kept alive. Porzingis can't hit. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Out left to the wing. Dosunmu, the pass to Drummond. Drummond with a screen on right. Back to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And Drummond just rising up and gets on top of the defense.
Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Kispert. Down low. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Bulls. Ball finds DeRozan. Here's Drummond. Headed by Porzingis. Here's Dosunmu. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Washington out in front, leading by just 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. Before getting into the first half recap, let's check in on the injured players around the NBA.
Hard to play the same way without Zion Williamson's overwhelming physicality. You know, the way he challenges defense on the interior, you got to collapse against him.
And guys, let's take a look at the Wizards in that first half. Neither side able to build a significant lead through 2.
The bench is one of the strengths of this team, with some big-time scoring power. They've carried the extra load offensively.
And that's an advantage not every team has. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Ball in at the point. Washington on D. A 2-point game. Levine dishes to Williams. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Beal finds Porzingis, and it's good. 2 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint. And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Now Williams. He has 5. Feeds it to DeRozan. Avdia with the rebound. Wizards leading by 5. Passes to Porzingis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Here's Levine. Count that bucket. Levine's got 7 points.
And that's exceptional body control from Levine, contorting himself nicely for the contact and finish.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Beal. 5 points in the game. And Levine with the block. And he gets it back. That one good for 2. Beal's got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And Washington making a change. Gafford's checked in. Javonte Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. Alex Caruso comes in for Zach Levine. Bounce pass for Morris. Beal against Caruso. The jump hook, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Beal. Beal's got 3 assists tonight.
Porzingis not letting anything or anyone get in his way right now offensively.
Bulls trail by 7. Outside Williams. Vucevic finds Williams. To the wing on the left. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And here is Gafford. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Ball feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Porzingis. From deep. And he stays with it. And the wide open shot from Morris makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Wizards lead by 9. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Green kicks to Caruso. Williams sends a screen for Caruso. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
Chicago calls timeout. Washington making some changes. Kisper's checked in for Porzingis. Martin comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's DeLon right in for Morris. Caruso, no good. Washington leading now by 9. Avdia, the pass to Wright. Wright with a screen on Williams. Kisper with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Gafford. Williams with the block.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Caruso, the pass to Green. An even 3-on-3 break. Martin in the corner from downtown. Hits it from 3-point range. Barton's got 6 points.
That's not an easy 3, but Will Barton executed.
A hard-working veteran. Barton can do a little bit of everything for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple of seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and he's become a key piece of starter-level talent.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks.
That's where you got to get Andre the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Wizards leading by 7. It's right on the wing. Defended by Caruso. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
And you know, for that Pistons game, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Hachimura, he's checked in for the Wizards. Here's Gafford, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Gafford's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
One shot.
The Wizards with the lead. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Green kicks to Caruso. That 3 off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Now here's Kispert. The 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Wizards lead by 7. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
34.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Morris and Beal are the guards. Hachimura and Porzingis the post pair for him. And it's Barton in its small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Porzingis sets the pick for Hachimura. And it's off from 3-point range. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Levine. Rebound, Washington. Beal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Barton kicks to Porzingis. The dish to Morris. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Williams. The Bulls shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Levine. Drummond trying to get himself free.
Easy to be in awe of Levine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
Morris with the ball. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. And it's sent back by Drummond. Right side, DeRozan. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. DeRozan, a screen on Hachimura. Williams dishes to DeRozan. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Morris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Bean passes to Vucevic. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. Shoots over DeRozan. Second chance shot. The play by Hachimura as he finishes it off with a 2. And the Wizards lead by 7. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
In the corner, it's Levine. Over in the corner, Williams. Clock at 4. From the arc.
Love watching Rui making a difference on the defensive end.
And they continue to control the glass.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 4 assists now tonight.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. The Wizards with another miss. Here's DeRozan. Plays it up off the glass.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
1:49 left to play here in the fourth. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic on the wing. Williams lets the 3 fly, sinks the three-pointer.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Porzingis with a screen on Ball. Morris, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing here by 8. Out to the wing. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Taking 2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Wizards leading by 8. On the wing, Morris. He's covered by Ball. And the pass to Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 from Morris. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Wizards.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Porzingis.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Hachimura kicks to Morris. Nice move. Again, the miss by Morris. Outside Williams. Misses there. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kristaps, you got it going early tonight. What got you into that rhythm early?
Just from the beginning, being focused, knocking down the first couple of shots, you start to feel good, and you just keep going.
Well, you had the flow tonight, man, and it led to the win. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.